Alright, this is an audio check. Is this working? Alright, it is working, but one heck of a delay. Oh my gosh, look at that. Let's just flip over to live. There we go. I don't know how this is going to work, if it's going to work at all. Alright, so... Man. That latency is something else. Well, we're going to give it a go. Cool. This is weird. Alright, well. Hi, the YouTubes. How are you all doing? Alright, so what I'm going to be doing here is, after I finish tinkering around with my stuff, is I got fans. I got computer. I want to make it better. Yay. So, this isn't my normal setup, clearly, so the recording quality and everything is going to be pretty bad. I got a little blower thingy doodle, I got my vacuum cleaner, and about tools and all sorts of jazz. So, I'm just going to kind of jump in and start doing things. So if you want to hang out with me, cool. If you're not, cool, whatever. Meet your fancy. I'm going to try to remember not to stand in front of the camera so you don't have to look at my tushy the entire time. I don't even know if you can see that. But anyways, cool. So first things first, right? I got some isopropyl alcohol in case I need to do that. I got my standard cleaner stuff there in case that I have enough for that, and away we go. So first is clear the work area. Step 2, PC, is tip it over. Oh, it's a heavy boy. Alright, so, actually that looks surprisingly okay. Come on, there it goes. Alright, that needs a bit of a clean. So I'll set this over here on my desk. What else? I don't know. Alright, cool. Yeah, so this is it's a Lian Li, Landcool 2 mesh. So, that's cool. Hey, General! How do you take off the back? I've had my PC for like 2 years now and I haven't cleaned it. Laugh out loud. Hey, what's going up, Gavin? For my PC is going to be quite different than yours. Mine has 2 glass panels, and it's a Lian Li Landcool 2. So for me, all I have to do is tilt it out and then pop it off, and away I go. That's it. Normal PC cases, you're going to have like thumbnails or screws that you just have to undo the sides, and then the whole side panel, once you do that, you slide it back and it'll come right off. I'm hoping not to have to do too much cable management today, and just kind of doing that. Hey Gavin, I am going to be cleaning out my computer a little bit, so it's kind of more of just a hangout, chill stream while I work on this. And I also want to make sure my audio is working. It is. Okay, cool. Awesome. Hello, Zyron. Welcome back. So if you remember, Zyron, I was talking about my hard disk drive not working. I have my computer set up for kind of easy swap in, swap out. So I'm retiring this drive. This is the drive I was literally recording all my videos to while I was streaming at the same time. But not anymore. So I'll take this, set it to the side, I'll install it back in a little bit later. This was a little Seagate 3000 gigabyte, so 3 terabyte Seagate hard disk drive. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's pretty old, and It is not a normal drive that you would get for a desktop. That's more for like a security camera, because I knew I wanted it to be able to record and stuff pretty much 24/7. All right, now what's next? So I have my GPU, my heatsink, the radiator for my GPU, and then I'm going to be working up front a lot. Okay, cool. So another cool thing about this case that I like is once I get the front off, the front just pops right off. A little dusty, so I'll need it cleaned up. And am I gonna resell it? No, this is my computer. This is what I use to stream. This is what I do everything with. This just needs a good little cleanup. So in this case though, I have these thumb screws that I don't have tight. I've tightened down quite a lot, and there is literally nothing for me to upgrade. So I am not reselling this today or anytime soon, because it works really well for me. Take out these two thumb screws on each side, and the whole front radiator is going to tilt forward. Well, that's unfortunate. So anyways, I'll find that. Okay, so you can see how this is going to tilt forward. This case has a couple panels on the rear. I'll tilt it this way. That hides all the cable management. So I'm going to take these guys out and set you my 3D printer. So that way I can disconnect the fans, because I'm also going to be swapping out all these RGB fans with just standard fans. Is this one? This one seems... Hold on. What's going on with this? Is this live? Okay, sure. The hard drive I took out... No, I think it's dying. The hard drive I took out... so, if you watch some of my more recent videos, you'll notice that it was just stuttering from time to time. And I think it was caused by my HDD. I think the motors or something in it's getting a little weird. I dropped a screw, and I have no idea where it went. It went in my case, and now it's just gone. Alright, so I need to... Oh my god, this is going to be miserable. Alright, so I need to... So you can see how this is going to tilt out. And the front radiator is going to not drop, but it's going to lean forward, so then you can work on this really easily. What I'm doing right now is there's Velcro ties. So let's see. No, hold on. I need to change my view. There we go. So if you see here, there's Velcro ties on the sides, and I am undoing them. Wow, but the lighting on this camera is not great. I'm just using a little Logitech webcam. So I'm just going to be undoing them. Oh, that's a mess. So I can get these out, so that way this can kind of lean forward. But you see how it's getting tight, like this cable right here. So you have to go down, I have to trace, where does this cable go? It goes up front, which means I get to go around, and I wonder if you guys can even see this now. Will it auto? No. Okay, that's going to be quite dark. Give me a second, and... Oh, I heard the screw. Let's see if I can get better lighting in here now. And down in here, where is it? All right, you see them? Right here? No, you can't. All right, no worries. I'll put the camera back. I had to undo the camera, undo the fans, and such. Cool. No worries, Gavin. You only missed me beating Melania. And finishing up Moog's area. So now, after I did that, I can start disconnecting all of the fans on the side. Sorry if I just made you all sick. That was not... Wait, what the heck? That was not my intent. Okay, you are... Oh, that's unfortunate. So you're up here. So all I'm doing right now is cleaning all these cables out and everything. So I just figured that this was an easy stream to kind of hang out with all of you with, chat, catch up, whatever it is that's going on with you guys while I work on this. You know, whatever. Just kind of hang out with y'all. Alright, cool. So that fan. So I'm also DRGBing my computer by doing this. So I don't know how many frames per second I'm going to lose. What the... By removing all my RGB fans, but hopefully it's not too many. Cool. So what I'm trying to show you guys is how this fan's going to just drop out nice, or how this is going to drop out. But yeah. Alright, so the other thing I'm doing is you have to trace all the cables to see where... Oh my god, this is a rat's nest. Go from there. Come on, let go. Erg. Let go. There it is. There it is. It's got a clip you have to do off the rear of it. Then you can... That's out, so that can come out. And you're going to see I have 5 fans on my radiator. And it's not because it makes it more gooder or better. It just... I was hoping that it was going to help a bit. But... I don't think it actually did anything. This is a case that you've got to have some decent little fingers to work in, because there's a lot of little nooks and crannies for you to run cables and everything, but the channels get a little bit chaotic to work in if you have too much crap like I do, because I'm dumb. So I'm getting all the unnecessary cables out the way. There we go. A couple more headers get pulled out. So when I said that was unfortunate, it's because I pulled out the cables. All right, good. So that's all out. That's as loose as it's going to get at this point. So now it's just going to be a matter of unscrewing all the fans. The reason why I said that was unfortunate is I unplugged my power button and reset button. And that's always a pain in the tush to get plugged back in. So I will probably do that off stream, unless I can think of a way to do it on stream, where you guys can actually see what I'm working on, else that's not going to be very fun. Well, not for you guys. For me, it'll be all the same. I'm going to be dropping down from 5 fans on the radiator to 3. I don't think the additional fans are going to be needed. And I'm dropping down from the original 3 EK fans that came with this EK 360 all-in-one. This is their original RGB one. So, oh my god. That's a bit dusty. Maybe actually the fans look shockingly clean. Wow. I don't know, maybe someone else in my house would want those fans. So I have 3 kids. You guys will hear me talking to them from time to time, or maybe see me go on mute and I'm talking to them. When I'm looking over to your right, it's I'm in my basement, and I'll give you a little tour once I'm done of my little area. And they come down and they'll stand on the steps going into the basement, and they'll talk to me, either before bed or asking me questions, or if they can go to their friend's house or whatever it might be. But with my kids, Kaylee has an old desktop. Piper has an old desktop. So I'm just missing the components for Brad, but he's a little young yet to get his own desktop. So he might actually get a fully brand new desktop once he's old enough, because parts are getting real cheap nowadays. So I might just do like a oh, well, that's exciting. Once I take this off, the radiator is completely freestanding. It's not attached to anything. So, alright, so this will be really kind of what I'm showing you here, how this can drop all the way down to give you full access to everything. And that makes this ridiculously nice to work on. Alright, that's a dirty radiator. So, yeah. Alright. And on the back of the radiator, let's see if I can show you guys. Oh crap, there's more cables. What the heck? What the heck do you plug into? Come around, go up. Come on. What are you stuck on? You're stuck on all these other cables. Okay, cool. Come on. Release. There it is. Good, I didn't destroy the cable either. Get that through. So you can see I have 2 fans on the back of this. And oh, that's convenient. I didn't have enough screws to thread all of these. And these are 2 of the original fans that came with this case, because this case originally came with 3 RGB fans. And we had 2 in the front, 1 in the rear, which you can see straight back. And I had moved the 2 I wasn't using to the front of the when I got my video card, because of a 4090 Liquid Supreme X, very fancy. Because when I started streaming, I had a 1600 XT, and the point when I upgraded to a 7950X was I didn't know what direction I was going to go with my streaming. I didn't know if I was going to go to NVIDIA, or if I was going to stay with AMD. Even that's a little dusty here. But I had decided to go with NVIDIA shortly after getting the 7950X. But I got the 7950X so I could do CPU encoding and everything and send it to the stream. Or send it up. Oh, I have a silent switch on this thing. I didn't even know I had that. Oh, cool. On my GPU, there's a little switch on it where it goes silent or... Alright, we're going to do another Getting Everyone Sick to show you what I was talking about. Let's see. Can you see it? Right there. It says silent or gaming. I had no idea I even had that. That's kind of cool. You can see here. Well, that's disorienting. But you can see here how the radiator's super grody. That makes me wonder. That looks okay. So you can just see through there. Trying to see if you can see up. No, you can't see up here. But these are original. But that all looks really clean. And that would be because... Blurry! That would be because the, it's got a lot of filters going in. So... Alright, I'm going to put myself on mute for a second. And I'm going to bust out the vacuum cleaner and clean this up and such. So, cool. Well, that was kind of sad. The, my little blower fan doodle thing is, not behaving. Okay. Well, let that charge for a while. I got the drive out. I guess what I can do while that's charging is walk around, stand over here, undo the sled. I'm actually kind of happy with getting this drive out anyways, just because it's just weight. It's burning power just sitting there spinning. Not much, but, you know, every watt counts. No, this PC is quite heavy anyways. Right, I gotta format this son of a gun. There, it's out of that sled. So I'm a big fan of just really easy stuff to work on. I do way too much research before I buy stuff. Just ask my brother or my wife or my kids or... No. Sit. Thank you. It's actually shockingly not as dirty as I was expecting it to be. What do I want to do now? So you're going to sit in here like this, right? Right. And then tip up. Oh my. Okay, that's quite dirty still. All right, let's go ahead and take this out. I'm going to go back on mute and I'm going to vacuum clean this thing off. It's quite dusty. I'm sorry about that. Also, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. Or just want to chat, cool. All right, so cool. So what I'm going to be doing is I want to give this stupid thing a little bit more time. I'll do a little tour. So, wow, look, this is my area. Look, it's a mess, just like everyone else's computer desk. Okay, focus, focus. There we go. You can see my cell phone. That I use that. There's my actual cell phone because I'm a nerd. Here is where all the magic happens. I have my two little cheap Elgato. I have my normal stream camera, and like literally I'm in a basement. See there's the steps that I was talking about. I got my box lights. I put up sheets. There's my green screen for my race rig that I'm now using for storage. And look, a 3D printer. And you can see what I'm printing. Pretty cool, huh? And central vac, yay, cool. And literally stuff. That's my green screen that I have sitting behind my chair when I'm normally at my desk. But hey, look, this is literally my setup. Wow, isn't that exciting? And there's my little one of my Christmas presents I got for my kids, Geralt on Roach and Gwent. And I have yet to play Gwent. I would really like to play Gwent, but no one in my family seems to really care about that. So let's try tipping that up a bit more. Cool. All right, that works a little bit better. Man, I'm a little bummed. I'm a little bummed. I was hoping that fan was going to be fully charged. And that's USB-C. All right, well, let's see if I got any more juice in it. Take this back out, see if I can blow it out right quick. 2, 3. Okay, now it seems to be okay on power. That was odd. Let's change out this nozzle. Let's go something that's a little bit more direct. Try this. It's got a little bit more of a direct hole in it. See if that'll give me a little bit more pressure. 1, 2, 3. yeah, that did stuff. Let it charge back up for a bit. Cool. I think I'm gonna mount everything back in. Yeah, I think I'll mount everything back in first. Put this in here, let it slide down, put you like such. And what I'm gonna do here is, okay. Okay, you just do you. Okay, let me go grab two more fans. Another fan. I got this 5-pack of fans, which is off to the side here. I have 2 more in here. It was $35 for all 5 fans, which is ridiculously cheap. Which is part of why I really like Arctic. And also, let's see if I can show you on camera. Where is it? They have little arrows. Where are they? They have little arrows that tell you the direction that the fans spin. If you can, here they are. Let's see, can you? Look right, real careful. I can't get the light in there just right. There. There, you can just see the arrows. And those arrows tell you how the direction the air is going to flow through the fan, because not all fans work the correct way. So I know that the air is going to flow this way through it. So this is going to be at the front. When it spins, it scoops and pushes the air out the rear. So I want my fans sitting in the chassis this way. Well, I mean literally like this. So that way it blows air coming straight in, or to the side. It'll come in here, it'll come out and go through the radiator. That's actually really interesting. Yeah, so the way that they have this cable run is quite interesting. It's almost backwards from the way I was expecting it to be. Okay, so I just fed it back through, so it's got a little tiny loop in there. All right. Don't look at my butt. So now, now's the fun bit. I need these to go like that. So I need the first couple screws to go in, or really one screw, but to hold the radiator in place. Yeah, I don't want it to be. Yeah, okay, this will have to do. Alright, is this placement okay? Yeah, that placement's okay. Oh, I see why they did that. Okay. Got it. Never mind. Yeah, no, Arctic. Why should I be questioning Arctic? They did it correct. Okay. Yeah, we'll do it like here. And I'll do it here. Right? Now the radiator is nice and snug in place. And this is going to go up like that. Then I have these holes here where I can route them through. Perfect. Okay, love it. Oh, I see. I've made an exciting issue for myself. Okay. The issue was the whole radiator was slightly tilted. Put the second fan in. Get this. Where's your hole? There it is. Get this secured, and then move on to the next. So why am I swapping out the fans, you may ask? It's not just because I'm a giant nerd. I am trying to make my PC quieter while improving my thermals. Yep, that's it. Oh, and then a side benefit will be lower power draw. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. All right, cool. This iFixit kit I have is also another Christmas present for my kids. So I've had it now for what, a year or two. So thank you, kids. I really do appreciate it. It has come in handy way more than I think people may realize. Is my hair too crazy? Oh, my hair is okay. Let's see, can I pop that up a slight bit? Maybe I need to, yeah, let me try sliding it back. There we go. And now you're seeing my phone. There we go, that works. Just so you can see more of me, I guess. So my brother has the Antec Liquid Freezer 2 360, and I went with the EK 360. Both of these have thicker radiators than like Corsair or an NZXT and such. Uh-oh. You're threaded. You're not threading. There it is. There, yeah, is that it? No, that wasn't it. Oh, interesting. So this wasn't threading in, so what I'm going to do is just back it off slightly to give me some, see if I can get a little bit more. Okay, now you're biting into something. No, you're not. Okay. Okay. You bit. You bit. You are not. Very interesting. Hey, Zenith. Arctic Liquid Freezer 2. I think I said Fantech. You do not. Yes. So Zenith is my brother. It's definitely not Fantech. So, we purposely stayed away from any... Well, not Fantech. Fantech doesn't make, all-in-ones. We purposely... Oh my god. What the hell is going on with this? Jesus. Oh my. Okay, I see what's happening here. The whole radiator needs to slide slightly to its right and down ever such. We wanted to stay away from Ace Attack all-in-ones. The cold plates were too small. Everyone's pumps and everything were identical. They just relatively weren't really good because they didn't have any competition. Ah, yes, now it's threading right in. Oh! What's going on here? I'm perplexed. Don't tell me I get one side or the other. What the heck is happening? Oh, now you're just too low. Alright, so what we'll do is that. We'll loosen these bad boys up again. Look at that. It went up maybe like a millimeter. Yeah, so, yeah, you expect none. So I don't think there's going to be any thermal difference. What I'm expecting there to be is an audible difference. I'm thinking I'll be able to, because these fans spin slower, I'm thinking I'm going to notice that it runs quieter, which is going to be part of this upgrade. But also I'm trying to get my idle power down to as low as possible because why not? And these fan hubs also generate less heat, which means the motors right on the radiator are not going to be pumping heat right onto the radiator itself. So I'm also interested to see if this is going to cause any effects such as like a fractionally lower idle temperature. Cool. See, my wife just... Really? I can't identify you. Your hair is getting too long. I am officially and happily announced Cheshire Airport. Oh, sweet! So there's a little tiny restaurant. There's a I live close to a little tiny airport, Chester County Go. Yeah, I'm kind of slowly zeroing you in where I live. Um, why are you not? There he goes. And they just announced, which is actually really funny because my wife and I were just talking about this yesterday with the kids. They just announced that they are going to be reopening the little restaurant that's in the airport, which is awesome. I'm really happy about that. We loved going there, having breakfast, just a little diner. That's all it was, which was fine. We don't, we're not overly fancy people. But you get to watch airplanes, the little jets and everything come in and out. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh boy. You're plugged in there. Okay. You're out. Okay, and then you're plugged into here. Oh, all these Velcro ties, man. How the munchkins did I do this? So that would be cool. Once they get reopened, I'm definitely have to swing over there. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh no. So once they reopen, we're gonna definitely go there, grab breakfast. See, another fan out. Another black fan in. And I want this to pull, I'm gonna put this on my rear to exhaust air out. So it's got to go again this way, so it'll exhaust all the air through the fan and out the rear of the case. Before I do that, I'm gonna go on mute again, and I'm gonna bust out the vacuum cleaner and clean it up. Almost there. You're doing things today. This is abnormal. You're almost to your goal limits. Keep it up, fatty. What if my watch makes fun of me? It's like, my God, you've took 5 steps. This is abnormal. Keep it up. You might be able to double this. Oh, those are short. Okay. Those are actually quite short. I might have to change how I have this wired up. Yeah, I'll put it in this way and have drop it down beside my video card. God, that's gonna be fun. Do my audio? Yeah, okay, it's unmuted. Okay, good. Good for me, bad for you guys. Haha. You start? Yes, you started. Okay. Alright, that's getting in there. Now let's get this catty cornered. Get you threaded. I am not going to be doing any live benchmarks today or anything like that. I don't think any of you care enough about that. This is just more of, I'm working on this and I want to talk. So this gave me an excuse to talk into the void. Well, I'll say hi to everybody who I haven't seen in a while, or give them an opportunity to swing back and say hi to me. I'm also interested to see if this is going to correct one of my weird boot issues. By taking out that HDD. Right, so now remember I said I dropped a screw and it just disappeared. Now I need to find it. I need that thumb screw now. Telescoping or telescoping, whatever. Magnet. No, not in that channel. No, not in there. No, where the heck did it go? Where the heck? It's just gone. There's one. There's one. See, there's one right there. See it? Huh. Ruh-roh. Alright. So let's go ahead and start getting this all wired up. You know what? Let's go get you. You tightened. There. Nice. Done. Got you. That kind of looks nice, doesn't it? That nice, just plain looking. Whatever. Very clean, plain looking desktop. Get stupid flies. Flies have been horrendous this year. We were smart. And we opened up our windows when it was nice recently. We decided to let all the flies in. It was awesome. Now I'm going to daisy chain all the fans together. That's the other nice thing about this change is the fans. Oh, come on. Yep, there we go. These fans draw less power. Just the fans themselves do. 1, 3. Yeah. So, the reason why that's nice is I can have more of them all connected into the single fan header. I'm not putting nearly as much load on that fan header. thus putting less load on the motherboard, less load on different potential components that could have issues and blah blah blah. Okay, why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? I don't know. I want to get finished cleaning all this crap out. Yeah. So why am I doing this? You just said you don't know. Where do you go? What are you? What's this cable for? Okay, yeah. What on earth is that? Goes up into there. This goes up into the front of my computer to control. Yeah, I don't want that. So this one up to my top bit here, my I/O, which I guess gave me the option if I wanted to control my fans through that instead of the motherboard. But why would you want that? So then you could just push a button and it would do things? Well, that's just not playing nicely with me right now. Alright, so you need to go like this, and you need to come up, and you need to go here. So what I'm trying to work on, well, not what try, what I'm working on right now is cable management. Right, is this the right time to do that? I don't know. What are you? You also run up there. So what am I talking about right now? There's an RGB header, RGB cable, and I'm trying to make sure I am lining up that end so that way it now doesn't bother anybody. Oh, okay, so that has to be redone anyways because I'm dumb and I just didn't redo that. Okay, okay, you plug into, what have I done? You are here. You are, I have to redo this anyway, so no better time than the present. Okay, you are up and out. You, okay. What? I'm so confused. How did I make myself this confused this quickly? Okay, you're the last pigtail. Okay, got it. Now I take this, plug my third fan into here. Excellent. Now I can actually start with the cleanup. You've got RGB case, right? Yes, I do have the RGB case. I know I have fan controller where I can use on mine since I have the flow. Yeah, I got the RGB version of this case. And apparently there was a fan controller at the top, but I don't use that. I'm routing everything through the motherboard, so I can control the fans through the motherboard. Because this just literally routes it up to the top I/O, where I have a C button and an M button, which I have no idea what they do, and I accidentally hit them from time to time, and it would change my RGB lights. And then I get annoyed because then I have to figure out how to get it back to how I wanted it. Cool. Velcro ties for the win. Go under. Loop back around. Loop back around. Yep, there we go. Finish that up. Nice. Yeah, that'll work. And I accidentally took this Velcro strap out because, hi. That. So So I'm interested to see if I can drop my idle power consumption down to about, I don't know, 150 by removing the HDD and swapping out the fans. This is for the rear. I'll leave everything up here as is. That's fine. Okay. Now, oh my God, that worked. Oh my God. Wow, that worked way better than I was expecting. Except I'm not going to do that because I found another fan header right up next to my GPU. And this is case fan 2. I don't know, maybe I will plug back in there. So if I plug it back down in there, then I don't have to redo the doodle. Yeah. Not having to redo the doodle is quite nice sounding. Okay, so that's plugged in, but I need to run this now. All right, and also by tipping it, I heard the screw. I heard it. Oh my God, I found it. How on earth did you get... How did you get here? Oh, that's hysterical. Got it. Open sesame, close sesame, beautiful sesame. Got it. Magnetic for the win. Okay. All right, let's finish up on the rear here. Then I'll tidy all this up, put the panels back on, and then we'll move to the inside of the case. Where do I want to... Now it's just YouTuber dudes. Where do I want to route you guys to? I think I can go straight down now. Yeah, let's just route you guys. I always route it out to the side. Oh, I could do that. But I don't have any actual tie downs. Okay, if I just do that, what does that do? It does nothing. Okay, so why do that? I don't know. Yeah, just go straight down, you big dinghy. Alright. There we go. And it's pretty ugly. Well, yeah. So you're going to be happy with that? No. I'll fix it then. Alright, I'll fix it then. So, I know you can't see it very well because everything's back. I just put this panel on, and I have these two cables what I'm going to do is run them to the side and Velcro tie them in place. Step 1. Curse a lot and get this Velcro tie through its loop. I do not use zip ties because zip ties are one use. I don't like... Oh, excellent. I can't put my finger on the back side of this. Oh, this is just... Yes. 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 Come on. Come on. Got it. Zip ties are one use. I don't like that type of stuff because it feels quite wasteful. And I'll run. And what I like to do with all the excess of the Velcro tie is kind of keep wrapping it. Wait, how did you... What happened? There we go. Good enough. Just wrap it around to make it look nice and pretty. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm hoping is to get it close to be on par with you for that 150. So this is the next panel that goes here. Oh, I may have done this backwards. Yeah, I did it backwards. It's okay. Brute force will make it work. Or butt force, I'm not sure. Oh yeah. Definitely did it backwards. So you go like this in your happy place, and then, oh, yep. And this is part of why I love this case. Is you do this stuff. See all the cables. Now it looks super neat and tidy. Look how neat and tidy that looks. I'm somewhat expecting you to be lower power than mine, maybe 130 watt when it really settles down. Putting in that vertical rear panel always has a cable trying to pinch. Yeah, I know. Yep, same thing. Same exact thing. All right, now I'm going to make you all sick again. I'm going to tilt that. I'm going to get my flashy light out. All right, let's see. So now I'm going to be working in this area. I got to move this little card that's right there so we can get that cable to route, and then I got to replug because I'm a real big dummy. If you look carefully at my reset switches and stuff, I unplugged because, hi, it's me. And then I'm going to work on that, on the water block, and I'm going to pull that out. And I'm going to get that. Go back on. There we go. Get that out and paste it and stuff. Handy dandy screwdriver. Undo the thing. I mean, and this nice thing is, it goes really fast. This type of work. Oh. Fight with it, why don't you? Or why not just unplug the side that's easier to unplug? Wow, that would be almost smart. And then, while it's out of the way, use your little meat things. Replug it in. Well, why is it so much harder to do this direction? Okay. Is that plugged in now? That is plugged in now. Okay, now the piggy tail can go in that way. We can take this, put you in like that. There we go. So what I just did was, so that little card is a USB card. God, why on earth did I do that? I'm so annoyed with myself. Screw it, I'll do that once I finish the stream up. Alright, so I'm going to use my liquid cleaner doodle stuff. I have a big bottle of isopropyl alcohol in case I need it. And so what I'm going to work on now is the CPU. So this is actually pretty easy. This is all stuff that any of you guys could do. Good Lord. Don't go like that. Oh. Do I have... Oh, no. Alright, we'll futz with that in a second. Well, I can't do that because you're going to want to go right on the fan. But I'm not a super... I mean, I guess that's fine. It just bends. Ah, I digress. Why am I doing this? Why am I futzing with this? I'm just going to be pulling this whole bloody thing out. I need this... I'm unscrewing bolts. Not bolts. I'm unscrewing the screws for the CPU so I can dismount it. Unmount it. Dismount? Remove. Remove, so I can remove it. One. Two. Let me get the springs out with them so they don't go flying everywhere. Three. Putting in that Velcro. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You already said that. Aha. I read it, I promise. Cool. Alright. Bear with me. Alright, so I'm going to show you now what I'm doing. So I took this off. And you can see the processor there. It's got the paste on it. Oh god, that didn't work as well as I was hoping. And There's the heatsink. So I'm going to go work on those, clean it up, and then I'll bring you guys back over to show it to you once I'm done. I'm going to put a couple drips of this stuff on here to kind of get into the grease. Okay, that. Oh, shit. That ran a lot faster than I was expecting it to. Very exciting, isn't this? Watching someone that you can't see working on their stuff. Well, this is what you get when you don't have big fancy setups like Gamers Nexus or Linus Tech Tips or whomever who has all those crazy budgets. Staff and people. All I have is me and you guys. That's it. So I can get most of this stuff done with just that. Oops. Excellent. All right, let me just... Cool. Excellent. So now that they're clean, and now I'm going to use the clarifier, which I don't actually know what it does. That's bottle 2. Thermal surface purifier, not clarifier, purifier. If you guys happen to know what the purifier does, please let me know. I am super interested in actually understanding what it is, but I've not interested enough to look it up myself. All right, now I'm gonna go grab a lint-free cloth, which I should have somewhere. I don't think this is lint-free, but it's a cloth. Excellent. See if it shows you here. AM6. So I'm going to be using Arctic, their AM6 goo, thermal grease. I'm going to be doing this I think Penta or the 5 dots method. Better to have too much than not enough. And there's virtually no difference on the different methods you can apply it. Yep, That's strange. It's not sitting all the way flush. What? What's this? I don't understand this problem. It's not seating all the way. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just I'm putting weird pressure on it. Yeah, I think I would... No, it's fine. It's fine. I was just putting weird pressure on it. That would have been really bad if the heatsink of the cold plate wouldn't sit proper. Very exciting stuff watching someone with their arm inside of a computer. It's riveting YouTube entertainment. Only here. This is what the big channels are afraid of showing you. They don't want you to know how truly exciting this actually is. Because then you may do it yourself, robbing them of the opportunity to bore you to tears. Unless you're watching Buildzoid. I love Buildzoid, but my God, some of those topics really, really boring. Unless you're interested in that crap. Hi. And then you find it quite interesting. I don't like how this one cable is running. So what I'm doing is loosening one of my rear I/O slots. This thing, and I'm gonna, for that fan that I installed in the rear, so I'm gonna use it to pinch that cable so I can hide it a little bit better. It won't cause any issues, but it just does make it look slightly prettier. And even though no one's ever going to see it, I know it's there. Perfect. Oh, much better. Yeah. All right. Now, last but not least, is going and tightening down the water block much as possible to make sure you're getting really good pressure. Maybe that was the better one to do. I don't know. No. Man, I need like a size just in between these two. Yeah, that's not quite pokey enough. That's too pokey. Let's try this. No, let's not. Try you. Yeah, that's it right there. You know when you get a good fit because it'll just kind of bite right in and get super snug. Good. Drop that one down. Yeah, those wires. So this water block has two cables that come out of it. Oh, it has two cables that come out of it. Where do those cables go? That's good. So I'm going to tilt it up. And you guys can't even tell anything that I did. That's how you know it's a good job. Now I have to retake off those rear panels. There's one. There's the other. So the CPU okay, so that kind of already did its thing. But okay, ARGB is already plugged in. Okay, everything's already happy and good. So I just had to make sure that it was all going to be happy and good. Still plugged in and everything because unlike Zenith here, I like RGB, so I still want to have RGB on the CPU. Now you're seeing how these panels go on. There's a little channel right here where this has a little nubbin that sticks down. You can't really see that here. It's that little nubbin that sticks down that goes into that slot right here. So you just line it up, make sure all the cables are happy. And then you put in the thumb screw. Smoke detectors are about to do a sound check, so just you're going to hear a beep beep in here in a second, so don't panic. So this means it is now time. This can get set aside to look at 18, or is it 8? What is it? The front system panel header 16. The system panel header is on page 118, 1-18. I'm a big dum-dum, and I unplugged all this crap. Now I get to plug it all back in. And these are those like little separate cables that are always a huge pain in the absolute gentleman's region to plug in. power switch plus. No, power is third. That was funny. I heard that chirp chirp on the stream. Reset switch is where? Is the third and fourth on the bottom row. Got it. Power switch. This is third and fourth on the top row. It's one too far over. Here, let me see if I can show you guys what I'm working on. Flashlight. All right, cool. So right down in here, those little pins are what I'm working on in this first immediate row. That is what I'm working on right this second to get reconnected. And you always have to refer to the guide to figure out what you need to do or where. Power LED minus is next to the power button. God, this is difficult. I'm sorry. Okay, that's in. Cool. Last but not least, replug in the 4090, and you have to be really careful to listen, to go nice and slow. So on the 4090, everyone complains that it doesn't have a click. There is a click, but you have to be super careful with it. It's there, and with this power, see how flush that is? Let's see. Come on, focus. Can you see how flush that is? No. Okay. Well, anyways, there can be absolutely no gap whatsoever on that 4090 power connector. As long as there's no gap, and when you pull on it, it doesn't back out at all, then you know you're 100% fully seated. Man, I really dislike how this cable's. I feel better. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, I'm just going to have it do that. I don't like how close that fan was. That's fine. I could also have this come straight out. Technically, I could have it come up. No. I think having this down like that is... Ooh, actually, you know what? Let me see. If I do this, can I... No, it'll... It doesn't... Okay, anyways, I digress. Who cares? That's done. This is up. Front panel needs a quick vacuum. Now you guys know why I've been vacuuming off camera. So there you go. In case you wanted to hear what it sounded like, there you go. Front panel's on. Nice. Looks nice and clean. Rear? Not rear. Let's see. Okay. Oh no. What's happening? There it goes. Okay. Just had to push extra hard on the cover for the cables. I'll turn the case around and show you how these slide on. So, this case has these pegs. This peg is longer than this peg. And the reason why that's a thing is so when I go and I take my glass panel, I can line it up on the top peg and then line it up on the bottom peg. And then that's it. So, cool. Okay, that's it, guys. Hope you guys had fun. I did. I enjoy chatting with a bunch of you. So, cool. Okay, I'll catch you guys next time. I'm gonna wrap up, plug it back in, and go from there. Missing my hat. Yeah, it ran away. My Resist Prohibition hat. You can't. I don't know if you can get them anymore. So, oh, you know what? I'm not done. I have to. I'll clean this up, reinstall it, and then that's that. So, anyways, thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it, and I will see you all around. You guys have an absolute awesome one. Take care. Bye.